I didn't never tell him my name. He asked me where my. He asked me.
Listen. We're not going to go there. All right. That's not going to, I'm just telling you, that argument is not going to fly.
And good morning. NCDG Realty Management versus Guy, is it Gaboldo? Gaboldo, I think it is.
Gaboldo, that's correct.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sovcit Hart, P69542 on behalf of plaintiff.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. And what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, this is a termination of tenancy case where the lease is expired on September 1st, 2025. So we're just seeking to recover possession of it.
All right. And sir, what is your position on this?
My position is, in fact, opposing party been discriminatory, biased, Mafia, Ku Klux Klan. I left that property on October the 16th. I called the opposing party and I asked them, could I pay? October is paid. I say, could I pay for November and December? She said, yeah. Great. I said, give me a couple of days. I'll make the payment. No problem. Then in an hour and a half, she said, you got 2 hours to pay it.
Okay, sir, are you going to get an attorney to represent you?
Well, no, I'm not going to get an attorney, but I've been out the property. They asked me to leave. I left. She said, you come up with the money or leave.
Okay, so
I'm not in the property. They can have it.
Sir, all they're asking for is possession, but you're telling me that you're not in the property.
Exactly. I was told to leave in 2 hours and I left.
Okay, but that's not my question. My question is, you said you're no longer in the property. Is that right?
That's correct.
That is correct. So if they were to go in to the property, you don't have anything there or anything else, so they can take possession of the property.
That's correct.
Okay, that's all that they're asking for.
All right.
So
Judge,
what I will do is I will indicate that the defendant is indicating that he's voluntarily surrendered the property. And then Ms. Hart, I'm going to put it over to next week, let you guys check. And if not, then the matter could be dismissed, I guess.
Fantastic, Judge.
Or if you do get possession, matter can be dismissed. If you don't, then we'll have to set it for something else.
Thank you.
Well, I was told, I didn't volunteer. They told me to leave. So I was forced to leave. With no stove, no oven. I was forced.
Well, sir, if you feel somehow, sir, I'm just going to say this to you. I'm going to put this over. Actually, it's going to be 2 weeks because of Thanksgiving. I'm going to put this over. If you feel that there is some claim you wish to pursue, you're going to have to file the requisite pleadings, and then we will deal with it in 2 weeks. I will adjourn this matter to
that's okay, Your Honor.
December 5th, 2025 at what time?
I won't be available.
At 3 p.m. That is an in-person proceeding. So if you wish to continue with the matter, you'll need to show up at that point in time. Thank you. Have a great weekend and happy holidays to you.
Yeah, okay.
Court does call the case. Venture Property of Michigan versus Melissa Martin.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Sherman Tooks yet?
Good morning to you. What is your name, sir?
Sherman Tooks.
That's cut off. Good morning to you.
How you doing? Good morning.
Mr. Tooks Lee.
Yes, sir.
You indicated that you were bringing your own attorney last time.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Gave you an opportunity to bring your own attorney. That's what you said you were going to do. And now you're here without one.
Yes, sir.
So do you want the court to appoint your attorney, or do you want to go with the ones that are in here today?
Your Honor, asking for a dismissal because
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Huh?
Let's go to the next argument. It's not gonna happen today.
that is not my name. Sherman Tooks Lee, that is not my name, so that's grounds of dismissal, right?
I don't know whether it's grounds of dismissal or not. That's gonna have to be, you know, we can hear your motion. And all right, I'm gonna wait till the city attorney comes in and you can put your motion on the table and we'll make a ruling on it. What is your name?
Sherman Lee Tooks Jr.
You're talking semantics then.
I'm not talking semantics. I'm saying the truth.
All right, it's the truth, but I mean
That's grounds for dismissal, right?
not necessarily, sir. That goes to David Perkins. It's not. That goes to David Perkins. I sent that wrong.
Last week, the last time I was there, they had it a different way.
Well, on the ticket, you said your name is Lee Tooks.
No, my name is
What is your
Sherman
name?
Jr.
What is your name?
Sherman Cedric Lee Tooks Jr.
Okay, so they have it right on the ticket. So it's no, it's not, that motion would be denied. This, I'm reading off the ROA, you're connecting, correct the ROA. The ROA is just that they brought the ticket down as somebody downstairs that has entered the ticket into the computer and they transposed the name. The officer that wrote the ticket wrote it the same way that you said your name is.
I didn't never tell him my name. He asked me where my.
Listen. We're not gonna go there. All right. That's not gonna. I'm just telling you that argument is not gonna fly. Okay, that's not gonna fly.
I'm not trying to argue with you, Your Honor.
I didn't say arguing with me. I'm not saying. I'm saying that is an argument. That's legal talk. That's an argument that you're making, and that's not gonna work.
Well, I apologize. I'm not trying to argue, Your Honor. But he asked me where my identification was, and it was not on me. It was in my truck.
All right. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm simply saying your motion would have been, I want to dismiss because that's not my name, Tooks Lee, as I read it here on the docket sheet. As I read it on the ticket, it reads Lee Tooks, like you said it is. So even if that was grounds for dismissal, it wouldn't be grounds for dismissal because you confirmed that the officer wrote the ticket right. Somebody who got the ticket in the courthouse just transposed the name when they put it into the system. So therefore, the ticket is right on its face. It's not wrong on its face. It's just been entered, a clerk entered it in wrong. So that wouldn't be grounds for dismissal. Mr. Berry, are you ready on anyone?
I apologize, Your Honor.
I call this one City of Detroit versus Sherman Cedric Lee Tooks, case number SP 178-60561. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield.
Right here.
Go ahead.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Lee Tooks. State your name for the record, sir.
Sherman Cedric Lee Tooks Jr.
Okay, so Ms. Bradfield, Mr. Lee Tooks Jr. was gonna get his own retained attorney. That's what he was the last time we gave him time to do that. Unfortunately, he did not secure a retained attorney. Off the record, Mr. Lee Tooks indicated that he's moving for a dismissal based on the ROA reading that it says Sherman Cedric Lee Tooks Lee. That's on the ROA. I indicated to Mr. Lee Tooks that how that process works. the ticket gets submitted here to the city, to the court. A clerk downstairs manually enters the ticket into the system, and they enter into the system as Sherman Cedric Lee Tooks Lee. However, the ticket on its face that the officer wrote, I have a copy and we can provide that to Mr. Sherman. It reads Sherman Cedric Lee Tooks. So based on his reading of his name and the reading of the ticket is written correctly. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield, Mr. Lee Tooks. If you have any other questions regarding that motion that you made or that you're proposing to make, then Ms. Bradfield should be able to answer those questions. Otherwise, Ms. Bradfield is gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Your Honor. I apologize. I didn't mean no harm. That's what I seen on my screen. So that's what it was.
It's not, you don't have to apologize. It's not about, I'm not, this is what I'm here for. You want to be making right. That's what you got. That's what your option is. This is your time to be heard. So what I'm gonna do, send that to Ms. Bradfield. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. If you have any other issues related to it, then go over those issues with Ms. Bradfield. She's a very good lawyer. I'm sure she can handle pretty much anything criminal that you have. So talk to her and join the breakout room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, please.
All right, thank you.
Let's pass the matter. You're welcome. Let's pass. Let's check on the record with Mr. Lee Tooks. What's going on, Ms. Bradfield?
I don't know what Mr. Lee Tooks want. He wants the discovery, but I told him he has a hired attorney or get court-appointed counsel if he can't afford one. He's saying that he don't want court-appointed attorney. So I don't know what we're gonna do. And I know he told you last court date he wanted a hired attorney, but he came back without one. So I don't know if he's gonna do that again next court date. So Mr. Lee
He's
Tooks,
not gonna do that again. We're gonna set a trial date. He found out he couldn't afford it, I guess.
so I told him if he needed
What's the
discovery.
problem, sir? What's the problem?
Yes.
Mr. Lee Tooks, he's talking to you.
Hello,
What is the problem?
man. I'm
I'm
really
not your man.
I'm really trying to get a better understanding on how this thing work and what's going on. So I got to get my own attorney.
I'm not giving you extra time for that. I already gave you time for that.
You said what?
I already gave you a time for getting your own attorney. This is what you said last time, and I gave you ample amount of time to do so.
So
So either set a trial date, take the appointed attorney that we can appoint for you, or do it on your own. I don't know what you want to do. I don't know how else I can help.
I gave him those options as well, but I did tell him if he needs discovery, he needs it before trial date. So that's why I gave him the option of getting a court-appointed attorney or representing himself as well.
So what are you gonna do? We have to get going. I've given you ample time today and the last couple of weeks to figure this out, and you're
because I thought it was gonna be dismissed, sir. I apologize. I thought it was gonna be dismissed.
I don't know how you thought it was gonna be dismissed when you asked for it, when you said you were gonna get an attorney last time. How is it just gonna be dismissed and you haven't even gotten an attorney to get into the case or anything? You just think you're gonna come back and it's gonna be dismissed? That makes no sense.
No, I thought it was gonna be dismissed the first time, sir. I apologize, Your Honor.
Well, I don't. Mr. Lee to us, do you want us to appoint an attorney? If you don't answer, I'm just gonna set a trial date. You just come back on that trial date and deal with the ticket on that day.
All right, what date is that?
December the 15th, trial.
So how do I
And it-
get the discovery?
And again, Mr. Lee Tooks, you can't ask for discovery the day of the trial. I told you that.
Oh yeah, you did say
Mhm.
that. I forget. Yeah, I don't want to do that then.
You have to go through the city attorney's office to get the discovery. And then they're gonna charge you for the discovery.
Man, that's
You should have got the lawyer. Back
Yeah.
December the 15th. The officer might not show. Who knows? It may get dismissed like that. Who knows? But we're not gonna sit here and hold up everybody from going for you to sit here and take all this time from last month to today, and you've been hours today trying to decide or you want what you want to do. You came in late.
yeah. I really don't know what to do, man.
Well, I'm gonna figure it out for you. Come back December the 15th, trial date, sir, 9 a.m. Don't be late.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get my own lawyer, man. I'm gonna pay for my own lawyer.
I'm not your man.
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor.
All right, so bring it back December the 15th. Tell them the date is December the 15th. It's a trial date.
All right.
All right, best of luck to you. All right, are we ready on Lake? Miss Bradfield, Miss Bourne. Let's go back on.